Okay, so my wife wanted a little launch pad control panel thing to use at work for people that are retiring, to send them off into retirement. So I took a shoebox, spray painted it with this like a metalled silver color from Home Depot that I got. Spray painted the lid and the sides and all. Found this online, just a control pad looking thing with a bunch of dials and stuff on it, and we printed it out in color. And then I started adding a little bit of physical things to it. I added a 12-volt light here, which I'll show you what I ended up doing with that. There's a switch here. I put a couple screws in a couple places, and then there's a button on the side, a joystick button. So basically, I'll show you how this works, and then I'll show you what it's made of. Basically, you arm it, and the lights come on, and this is independent of the sound, but the sound thing is set up to work too right now.
T-minus 15 seconds. Guidance is internal. 12, 11, 10, 9. Ignition sequence start. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, and that stops by itself here. Or you can also stop it by just pressing the button again. So anyway, now I'll show you how I put this thing together. Basically had a switch from something that I used, this rocker switch. So I drilled the hole, put that in, put in this 12-volt light, which ended up having to not use the light, but I kept the red lens on the outside and the part that comes through here. These string of lights is basically just the string of lights from a little Christmas tree from Target, and I just selectively used like a pinkish one to go through the lens. You can't see it there, but the big light is actually red. Yeah, so the colors are a little off here, but and then I had you can see that I chose to only use yellow and green to go through the front, because they just the other colors aren't really control pad looking colors. So I had just have a couple of things there. This is set up to use USB is what the Christmas tree thing uses. So you can either plug it into a wall, or you can use this little USB. Basically a portable battery pack that has a USB port on it. So I have a joystick button that goes through this 2x4. Just had to play around with this to get this just right. This is a sound module thing that you can buy online that's made for like teddy bears and different things like that you can press the button or squeeze the belly of the bear, and you can pre-record stuff either using your phone or something like that. There's a plug here, a headphone plug that comes with it that goes into your phone and then into this, and then you can kind of put all kinds of neat stuff on there. So I'm gonna turn this off so it doesn't run down the batteries. This just runs on I think it's just like 3 AAA batteries. And then I used Velcro here, these Velcro strips, to help basically hold this really firmly up against this in a very exact location. And I'm not sure if you can see down in there, but basically I have like a felt pad on there that is just barely pressing up against the pad, but when you press on the joystick, you can hear it activating the switch inside that thing and plays the sound. So that was a cheap little project, but a lot of fun, and I'm sure she's going to have a lot of fun with it at work.